Good morning. Hope this finds you guys well. We need to talk about Nepal. Suffice it to say that I am not used to doing this on video. I'm used to seeing your smiling faces. I'm going to make this probably about 10 minutes. So let's get started with Nepal. When you're talking about Nepal, it's a beautiful place. It tends to be, for what it is, it's 171,000 square miles. It's overcrowded, 22 million people spread out over 171,000 miles. Kathmandu is the biggest city that they have, and it's absolutely bustling. It's one of those cities that's 24 hours a day. But that being said, it's a very, very clean place. They love Americans. They love American money. And specifically, because when you bring your money to Kathmandu, what what happens, of course, is that your money bolsters their economy. When you're talking about that, you got to figure that $1 equals 70 Nepalese rupees. Okay, so that's a lot of money that you're bringing in. The other thing is, uh, it is between China and India, and it has lots of problems with China. So, like, the biggest problem it has with China is that China thinks that it owns Nepal. They've had problems with places like Tibet. They've also had problems with Bhutan, but Nepal in particular. Um, and they continue to have problems. Now, one of the things that you probably need to know is that most Nepalese, when you go there as a tourist, they speak English. So, you get off the plane, they speak English. They speak English as a second language, kind of like you guys speak Spanish. Uh, and you learn it. They take classes in it. Their education system is actually very good. 99% of the people in Nepal know how to read and write. And they know how to read and write in English and Nepalese. It is the home of Mount Everest, and so Americans go there all the time to climb the mountain. What else could I say about it? It's a huge, huge sanctuary for birds and wildlife. Nepal is actually a beautiful, beautiful place. It is the only Hindu kingdom in the world. It's the birthplace of the Buddha. And we've talked about the Buddha before. What else? I think I've covered pretty much a lot of that. As far as Nepal goes, um, it has something like a quarter of the world's water. It is a very, very wet kind of climate. It gets the climate from India and it gets the climate from China, and it kind of mixes together. It's a very good place. If you ever get the chance to go, it costs you about probably $900 to $1,000 to actually fly there. Right now, with COVID-19, they've pretty much shut Nepal down. They're practicing social distancing just like we are, and they're having a lot of problems with it. So, if you've watched that video and it was like a minute and a half or whatnot, you notice that they were filming in Kathmandu. There aren't a lot of people in Kathmandu right now that are out and about. So, let's hope that, this crisis, goes away quickly, so we can head to Nepal. Beautiful place. And when you hear the word namaste, namaste is their word for peace. So they say namaste, and that means peace, and that means long life. They're very friendly people. Okay. Now, the other thing is, and the last thing I need to talk to you about, make sure that you are turning in assignments. Okay. Your assignment, the first one that we started last week, is not due till the 13th. Okay. Your other assignment that I put on Friday is due the 13th. So you've got two assignments that are due the 13th. Okay. Hope you guys are staying safe. I I hope to see you soon. I miss you guys. I miss teaching. I miss being in the classroom. See you later, guys. Oh, one last thing. Stay healthy.